Hey everyone, thank you for coming back to the PlutusX channel. This is Angel once again, showing you how to build your own trading script strategy using TradingView's Pine script. Some sources for our RSI, created a fast RSI, and now we're gonna do something with the body real quick, and then we're gonna actually start creating the signals. So we're gonna delete these because we don't need those anymore, and let's go with the body real quick. So body, we're just gonna create something called body, and what this is gonna do is get the absolute value of close minus the open, and that's that. And then we're going to do EMA, so exponential moving average of the body, and that's going to be EMA. We can see the syntax here once again, source and length. We're going to do the source being the body, and then the length we're going to do, let's just do 30 for now. You know what, we could even, since we're not going to use these ones probably, oh fuck it, we'll create a new one. We'll do EMA, EMA length 00, EMA length, we'll do 30, and then we'll paste that here. Perfect. So now we could actually change this if we need to. Be a little bit easier for us to modify. And I think that's it. Now let's start creating the signals. So bar, we want the direction of the bar, and that'll help us when we're actually making the decision to enter a trade. So what we can do is bar equals when close is below open, then that can equal positive 1. Else if close is above open, which means it's a bullish candle, then we can do a -1, or else it's gonna be 0. So now we could do up, and when bar equals -1 and down RSI and body, body is greater than EMA body divided by 4, then we're gonna buy. I guess we could call this buy or long. Fuck it, we could do this long condition, short condition. Alright, so if bar equals +1 and up RSI and body is less than or greater than EMA body divided by 4, then we will short this. Let's save this and see what it looks like. Boom, 62% instantaneously. That's what I like to see. So let's go back up in here and see what's going on actually. We can actually plot this, so let's copy this and plot it so we can see what's going on. I'm just going to change this green line, EMA body. Let's allow pyramiding. Oops, pyramiding equals 10. Pretty sure that's how you spell it. Yeah. Oh, dang. See, that's what happens when you edit it and it's actually not a regular indicator. It shows it down here, but anyways, let's cancel this out. So what's going on here? Let's check out. I put pyramiding to 10. Might be too much. Interesting. 0 pyramiding is actually 2. So 2 seems to be ideal for this. I'm sure we could increase the accuracy. Look at, let's just increase the bar length for this RSI by 1. 2, look at it increases exponentially, and the net profit increased as well. So let's see. So that's pretty interesting. Let's put some actual numbers to contextualize this again. So 1% starting from January, not the best. We could come in here and actually modify it a little bit more, but let's add an exit in here as well, and a rebalancing of the portfolio when it actually executes an order. So let's see what that would look like. Alright, we're going to add something in here. This will just take our balance and position sizes into consideration. Also just the price of the position itself. So if we just hover over here, we can see the definition of this, and we can see here if it's above 0, it's a long position. If it's below 0, then it's a short position. Anything other than that is going to be essentially considered neutral. We have the closing price less than the average position price, and it shows us the average entry price of a current market position. If the market position is flat, then none is returned, essentially. So we're going to add that here. We're going to copy and paste that, and the only difference is we're going to have close greater than the average price, because that means it's a good position, good time to sell it. Next thing we're going to want to do is actually exit. So we're going to have exit here, strategy position size greater than 0, which means we're longing, and we're going to exit the long, and fast RSI above our down limit, and bar is equal to 1. We're just going to do +1. This is going to exit it if we're at a long position and this parameter is satisfied, then we're going to exit the strategy. Or if we're in a short position and this parameter is satisfied, then we're going to exit the strategy. And all this needs to happen when body is greater than the EMA of the body divided by 2. So if exit occurs, then strategy close all trades. I think that's it. The only thing I want to do now is just create a time function so we can test this. So we're going to do time function, and we could choose which time frame we would choose to test this in. So we're going to do start day, start month, start year, and then we're going to do end day, end month, and year. We're going to do inputs. Input 1, min value is going to be 1 day equal 1, max val equals 31 because there's only 31 days in a month, and then title equals start day, and we're just going to do this, and day, start month, 12 months in a year, end month, and then lastly start year. We're going to do 2,999. Min value is going to be 2010, and we're going to start at 2018. So we're going to end in 2019, and it's going to be end year. Perfect. So 1 full year is when we're going to test. Now let's actually create the function. So we'll do time calculate, and this is going to be the start. It's going to be finish. We're going to do timestamp, start year, start month, start day, and then 00 for hours, 00 for minutes. Now this is going to return a Unix timestamp for that specific time period that we just entered. Now let's do the same thing for finish, and the only difference here is we're going to do end year, end month, and day, hours, minutes. Now let's actually create the function. Time window, we'll just call it window. This is creating the function, and we're going to do time is greater than or equal to start, and time is less than or equal to finish. Now we can add this. So if long condition is met, which is up here, then we enter when it's in this time window. Similarly, I can do this here, and then we could add it in here, but that'll be fine. Cool, I think that's it. Now we just gotta save it. Hopefully there's no errors, and there is. Fast, oh, that's why. Alright, so actually one is more profitable in this case. Interesting. But that's it, guys. So we just created a strategy. Really simple. It turns out it's profitable, and it's more accurate than most, although it doesn't generate that much profit. And then when we could come in here and we could actually tweak the settings to make it fit our chart a little bit better, and then we could also figure out if there's a little bit more accuracy based on the charts that we use. So we could come in here and we increase the bars, the RSI bars, just to 4, and look at this, it instantly created a 3% gain where we were only getting like a less than 1% gain, and this is in a fiscal year. So I mean, it's not the best. Also, the long strategy isn't being implemented at all, so we can check that out because that shouldn't be happening. This is curious because it's not even executing any long positions. Add true, and then add false. Now let's save this. So look at this. So let's actually change this real quick. Obviously this isn't working. Oops, nope. We need 2018, but we want the start month to be June. Now we can see it. Alright, so once we have the strategy, we could actually start tweaking it to make it a little bit more profitable for us. Alright, let's change the month to start month to June. Alright, let's just save that for now, and then we can tweak it from here. Alright, so let's add real numbers. Look at this, 4% within less than 6 months. 4% within less than 6 months with an 84% accuracy. Now we can come in here to our inputs, and this is why we have the inputs here, because then we can modify them more easily after the code is completed. So remember RSI bars. Let's see if that makes an effect on this. So 3, we already got a higher profitability and a higher percentage of accuracy. That's going to be ideal there. Come into the properties and maybe. Alright, so it looks like 10 was actually a great area for us. So far everything's kind of working out. The RSI period. Alright, so looks like 7 was pretty good. Now let's decrease the limit. Alright, so it looks like 30 is our best bet. And what other things could we come here to adjust? The EMA length. Alright, so that looked like 23 is the best. Let's go to 23 again. What we're going to do is we're just going to take a screenshot of this. We have that down here, and we're just going to insert these as our default variables. As we can see that they're the most accurate, so we'll change this to 23. 23. Awesome. So I think that's it. We got a profitable strategy. It's pretty dang accurate. This is within less than 6 months. And you guys can tweak it from here, and you guys can go to different time different time frames to adjust that as well. But that's essentially it. So if this video was of interest to you or proved to be helpful, be sure to like and comment and subscribe to our channel. Also, if you do not want to build your own strategy and you want to use something that's already proven to be profitable, we do have scripts that are available and you can use them and take the trades manually. However, if you do not have the time to actually follow these trades manually or would rather have a professional do it for you automatically, we do have a service for you as well. That being said, Patrick, our CMO, is releasing out a product real soon. It's going to be very interesting if you're interested in the cryptocurrency industry. And then us as a whole, we have 2 other products coming out within the next month or so. That being said, we appreciate you all. Hopefully this video was entertaining to you guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you have any suggestions for future content, please leave that in the comment section below as well. I'm going to create a Medium post to put all this series into one thread together, and be sure to follow us on all of our social media. Thanks again, guys. Share this video, thumbs it up if it was helpful. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.